Here we go. Wait, Pugsy might actually play Barraza.
Uh, I, I'm. It's possible.
I mean, considering that regardless of the outcome of this
Wow.
match, EXO is going to be DQing. It's just a winners finals for the sake of winners finals. EXO, however, sticking to his main regardless. Pugsy playing Barraza.
I guess Pugsy wants to play Barraza.
It is a
So-
best of 5. He has an option to switch his legends up, but he wants to go for it. He wants to prove something against EXO's Bodvar. EXO finds the first weapon, goes for the hammer. It is a down air into a neutral air. Sends Pugsy into the deep yellow already. Pugsy holding onto the guns and hits it with a side air. EXO drops his hammer, picks up a sword, and he's ready to go win with some auto combos.
This is a very interesting legend pick. Not because Barraza's bad, but because Pugsy just doesn't play Barraza.
Yeah, I mean, looking at his spacing with that gun recovery, yes, I know he wanted to avoid getting hit, but avoid getting hit is not quite worth dying. And he loses his stock off the bottom of the map. Goes for that neutral light, however, finds neutral airs, but can't follow up. Goes for a side signature, doesn't get punched by EXO, but EXO's just jumping around playing with his food at this point. Pugsy
Side
playing
sig
with the
is so
guns.
bad. No, why? Pugsy, stop. The side sig is so bad, you're not gonna
Pugsy hits him with that neutral sig, however, and actually kills him off the top despite the complaints on the Reddit that that neutral sig is garbage. Pugsy's actually able to even it up 2-2. He's only in the yellow, despite that early death, and he holds on to his guns.
I think Barraza actually has a really good gun down sig. His neutral sig is good like on the stage, just not off stage. It comes out really fast, but it doesn't kill. Like he has a lot of pluses going for him.
It's
But
just
there's usually like drawbacks that go with it.
yeah, it's actually a thing where he has room to get punished on a lot of this stuff rather than a move that's just like really good. I guess the down sig being one of the few things on guns he has, and Pugsy's almost stuck primarily to the guns. Waits for that ground pound, goes for the cider, opting not to use the axe at all this match, and several weapon tosses. Oh my gosh,
goodness.
EXO's just tossing weapon after weapon into Pugsy's face. A neutral air barely doesn't kill him off the top. Credit to Barraza's defense, but he manages to hold on to that stock, only to be ended by a side air. EXO takes the lead 2-1.
Wow. Surprisingly close game. Pugsy is doing a really good job of just getting the damage on EXO. Oh man, but
Oh, Pugsy finds
dead.
himself below the stage. No, he actually gets that
This is
air
the
dodge
ground
at the
pound.
very last second. EXO finishes that that ground pound punish, and Pugsy's able to hold on to his stock for a little bit longer. Maybe even able to end EXO's and even it up 1-1. Goes for that side sig. Pugsy, you really need to stop.
that side sig is so bad. Like down sig is literally just better.
And then he I think he noticed that, and he threw out 2 down sigs, but by then it was too late.
Yeah.
There's that recovery to send Pugsy below the stage. He still manages to recover, however, gets punted in the face
What
by
a
a down air,
horror,
and that
not
side
touching
light.
it.
Is that going to be it? Is Pugsy going to be able to end it? Goes for that down signature. I almost feel like Pugsy's learning what Barraza's signatures actually are for the first time. Regardless, manages to end that stock with a neutral light with the axe. Holds onto the axe. It's like, ooh, this is a new weapon. Goes in for a side air. Actually sends him to the yellow with that side light into down. Okay, goes for the side sig again. Not a very good idea.
Luckily, the Axis side sig isn't as god awful. It kind of hits behind you, so it sort of covers punish off.
Ooh, goes for that down air.
Still not very good though.
That D-light side air, however, sending Pugsy pretty far, and EXO just follows him off the side of the map, hits him with a down air. We have that new zoom feature at the end of every match to show that the camera doesn't freeze; it zooms in on the winner. We have to see EXO's Bodvar making a weird face, and wow, they're going to Mammoth again. Pugsy wants to continue with this Barraza, even though EXO took game 1.
Yeah, his side sig has 0 cooldown, but it also hits twice, and during the second hit, you can just like, oh, he's side sigging and jump above them and down there, and it's really easy to fight having 0 cooldown. That's the big problem with it. Whereas down sig only has the 1 hit, so it's a little bit easier to...
Ooh,
Wow!
Pugsy actually doing a good
really
job with the
strong.
axe. Toss the guns aside, being able to make use of this weapon, trying to do the best that he can. Goes for these down airs, not any of them. Not really connecting with any moves right there, but it goes in with the neutral light and actually sends EXO into the orange. There's the side light. Pugsy holding on to the axe continuously, doesn't want to toss his weapon aside. Not really opting for weapon toss combos with Barraza in general, typically because of how low his dex is. But wow, what an excellent string! Following it up with that ground pound to send EXO flying. He's in the red. Pugsy's made a complete difference in this game in regards to the momentum.
Yeah, we've been seeing a lot more Axe play after the buffs from last patch.
Yeah, they were quite
Axe
good.
is actually pretty balanced in this patch. I wouldn't
Pretty
say
balanced, pretty strong.
like,
There's the neutral light. Sends Exo flying, and he takes the first stock. Yeah, Axe has been getting a lot of love from BMG recently, and it's a weapon that I feel like is actually in quite a good spot. If not a little bit strong in certain matchups. Gets hit by a down air, however, sends flying. Pugsy picks up the X once again, goes for that side signature, but X is ready to space around it, but goes for a really greedy downlight. I don't feel like you need to do that. I think a regular side air follow would have been fine, but I guess he knows the damage better than I do when it comes to Barraza, because that side air didn't even come close to killing. And Exo
wanted to build up more damage.
Yeah. Definitely. There's another D-Light side air, however. Is Pugsy going to be able to make it back? Dodges past that weapon toss, but the ground pound ends the stock, and Exo ends up evening it up 2-2. Ooh, Exo going with that pivot stop to follow up on the original stop. Really clever maneuver there. Doesn't end up getting any follow-up from it. Does a chase shot to go for a side air, doesn't quite connect. And Pugsy holding onto the guns, goes for some down airs once again. Ooh, goes to that ground pound, but Exo's ready to interrupt with that down air.
Pugsy was looking super strong, but Exo, with those just a few hammer hits, and suddenly he's right back in it. Hammer just does so much damage.
Yes, Hammer does do quite a bit of damage. Goes in for that side air. Doesn't connect, but Pugsy's actually connecting a few things. That side sig almost connected on Exo's ground pound. The down sig, he kills him off the top. The one signature we were talking about that's really good from Barraza, coming in hot and picking up Exo, grabbing him, and launching him towards the top of the stage.
And the great thing about Barraza's down sig is since it kills off the top, doesn't matter where you hit it, it'll kill at a very consistent rate. It'll always kill when you're in red, no matter what, no matter how far left or right you are. Like, unless you're gravity canceling the down sig, loses a stock there, but he does get a decent amount of damage on Exo before.
And considering Barraza's defense, I feel like if Pugsy gets lucky here, damn, I want him to get the axe, because I feel like whatever weapon he picks up, he just holds on to it until he gets disarmed by his opponent. But he's getting a decent amount of damage on. Send Exo into the orange, holds on to these guns, dodges down, hits the neutral air into a side air. Exo's taking a bunch of damage. Pugsy could possibly take this match off of Exo. Goes for that side light, sends Exo deep into the red. Let's just hope that he doesn't spam any side sigs, like so. But that side sig actually put him in a position for a neutral air, and he got some damage on Exo. Exo seems confused. Another side signature. A recovery. Oh, he misses it. Ooh, dodges out of the way of Exo's ground pound. Tries to go for something else, but Exo goes for a weapon toss combo. Pugsy hits him with that side light. Exo's taking an incredible amount of damage. Toss the guns away. Get the axe. Go for a side air, Pugsy. You can end this stock, but there's the ground pound. Excellent air dodge ground pound to punish Exo and kill him off the bottom of the map. He takes a game with Barraza as much as we're making fun of him. Pugsy's showing how it's done. Nerf Barraza, buff Barraza, doesn't matter. He seems to be doing quite well with him.
Buff Barraza, boys. Barraza just beat Exo, the one and only.
And Exo says, screw this, I want an axe.
Axe is OP.
Yeah. Pugsy giving recorded evidence to everybody that Barraza is indeed capable of taking on Exo's Bodvar, regardless of whether or not Exo says afterwards. And now, Exo switches it up to Brynn. Pugsy sticking to that Barraza. Go to the Great Hall, no less. We might see some clever axe combos here using those platforms. But Pugsy finds the axe, Exo finds the spear.
Alright, so I haven't really seen Exo play Brynn ever before. So this will be interesting. I also haven't seen Pugsy play Barraza before, so...
Yeah, Pugsy hitting with that side, like, goes for that neutral signature weed. That would have actually been devastating. If that connected, Exo probably would have lost his stock, but regardless, it doesn't. Pugsy going for that side sig. It actually hits the weapon toss. He downers into the weapon. Pugsy almost reading that Exo was wanting to go low as fast as possible, and he takes out stock before even being in the yellow. Exo is being completely dominated right now by Pugsy's Barraza. Pugsy goes in with these downlights, none of them connecting. Both players just whiffing axe move after axe move, but the down air finally lands. Exo lands with a side air, exchanging blows, but Pugsy is doing quite well for himself. Hits him with the neutral air. Exo trying to get a down air string, doesn't quite work out. Pugsy needs to get back in the center of the stage, otherwise he's going to continuously get hit by these side airs. Uses that neutral sig to get back in position. Definitely would have. That side sig, almost clipping Exo.
It's so hard to use. Oh wow, that was interesting.
Yeah, using that
Priority on
signature to punish Barraza's side sig. I guess the hitbox is working out to where his axe was able to catch out Pugsy, and Pugsy lost his stock, but still hits him with that side air and the neutral sig. That's
Oh.
it. That's the stock.
Oh my goodness.
Excellent punish with that neutral signature, tossing off the side of the map in the orange. Pugsy's showing that these signatures have a lot of utility, and I definitely agree. I'd like to see him use more axe down sig to be able to read dodges into him, but regardless, Exo going for him for that disco, trying to read Pugsy for going up with those guns, but Pugsy's holding on the guns, and that's 2 down airs into a row, into a GC down light, into a side air, a neutral light. Pugsy's brought Exo into the orange. Is this going to be a 2-star?
Oh my goodness. Exo's already in red. It looks like Pugsy is about ready to just take this win for himself.
Pugsy on the side of the stage, using all of the jumps available to his disposal. Exo goes in for that side sig punish, but Pugsy avoids it, hits him with a side air. Pugsy goes in for that downer to be able to try to get him to a position to follow up with a Slayer. Doesn't quite work out. Exo just maneuvering around the Great Hall, trying to find some kind of axe signature, axe aerial move, something to get damage on the Pugsy. Hits him with a recovery, but that doesn't kill. Barraza's got a lot of defense. Dodges to the side air. Exo holding onto the axe. Pugsy has an axe of his own. How he's going to end this? Goes for that sliding down sig. Ground pound. Doesn't work out. Exo punishes with a down air. Evens it up 1-1.
Pugsy has 8 defense and a full stock to hit 1 killing blow on Exo. If he can't do this, then he deserves every bit of a loss and discrimination he deserves.
Pugsy holding onto the guns, goes to the recovery, doesn't clip him with the kill box, but hits him with that down air. Quite a bit of a knockback onto that. Exo finds that D-line in the side air. The side sig really wants that side sig to kill. I can definitely see it, but if he goes for a down signature here, that will definitely end it. There's the side air. So much force on that side air. Exo's taking so much damage. Goes for a dodging side air, doesn't quite connect. Exo finds another D-line there. Pugsy's got to be careful. If he's the one place he can die is on the side of this map. There's the recovery, the side air. Pugsy holding onto the guns, finds himself into the deep orange. Exo doing everything to clutch this. Another recovery, doesn't connect. Exo off the stage, the pogo stick. Is this the weapon toss? The ground pound! Exo! What is that?
Pugsy, you're bad.
Exo! Pugsy, you just had to toss the guns away and get an axe.
It's not even that. He hit two recoveries with guaranteed follow-ups and then just dropped them when he shouldn't have. And then Why? Oh gosh. Regardless, excellent comeback from Exo, but still, Jeez. Oh my.
The recovery miss.
Oh my god. I can't believe that just. I don't know what I just fought.
Well, now we've got some interesting legend choices. I think both players are kind of upset after that. We got Exo and Sir Roland. Pugsy picking out that Nash. You know, let's have some fun with this winners finals. 2-1 in this best of 5.
3, 2,
Exo,
1, brawl.
Exo, actually, I've seen him play Sir Roland in tournament before. He's not entirely unfamiliar with the character. Pugsy is playing Nash though. I've never seen this.
Well, yeah, I actually have not seen Exo Sir Roland either. Both just bringing out some interesting legend choices. Pugsy going with the spear, goes for that side light. Exo holds on to the lance, going for that D light. Both players not really hitting each other with anything. No follow-ups really. Exo's constantly trying to punish Pugsy for landing on that weapon with the down light. With the lance, Pugsy going in with a side air as they're off the side of the stage. Exo's trying to punish him with some down lights or down airs with the lance. Not quite working out. He's actually taking a lot of damage from Pugsy's spear.
Pugsy's actually playing a really good Nash game right now. He knows how to play Nash, which is strange because I've never seen him play it.
Yeah, 2 down airs in a row sends Exo flying and just punishing him every time he goes for the stage, making sure that, well, Exo had quite a bit of damage, so that downer had a lot of knockback, and he's able to end that stock rather quickly. Uses a neutral air to cover Exo for going up high, and Exo lands with the downer. Nearly gets neutralized into that mine. That would have been devastating.
Interesting. Yeah. He's playing like... He's playing a lot like Milo plus weapon throws. That's what I'm noticing. Oh, really good dodge through there. Fantastic recovery by Pugsy. moving around all the explosives.
Pugsy using that down sting to get a little bit of, I guess, I almost want to say he's using it to change his positioning on the map, but Exo ends up killing him with that signature from the lance, kills him off the top, but already finding himself in the orange. Pugsy goes for that bomb. Doesn't quite find it, finds the spear instead. Exo juggling him with that neutral from the lance. Pugsy finds that neutral, however, into a down lane, into a side air, sends Exo flying. Will he be able to confirm the stock? There's the recovery, doesn't quite do it. And a weapon toss interrupts Pugsy from getting another recovery.
I don't want to see a repeat of last game where Pugsy just is incapable of killing Exo.
Yeah, but I mean, I think it's a little bit hard. I feel like guns in general have a lot harder KO moves than most other weapons when it comes to confirming them. Like the recovery is flubbable, unlike say like the spear. You just have to land the hit once to be able to kill at the top. With the guns, you have to make sure you get that kill hitbox. But there's Exo.
No.
Wow! That side sig, he was behind that entire stock. Pugsy constantly, like you said, fishing for the kill. Didn't work out, and Exo was actually able to take it.
Yeah, I think the problem is that Pugsy, just for some reason, he's not okay with just racking up more damage and going for a standard kill with like Sarah. Like even with guns, if you're ahead of someone enough, you can just rack damage up and then kill with side air.
Yeah, I guess he sees that red bar and he wants to go for some kind of different maneuver, changes up his playstyle. You know how like we were talking about with Egg Soup, no matter what percentage he or his opponent is at, his playstyle remains the same. It seems to change up a little bit for Pugsy. Either way, Exo holding onto the sword gets punished by that ground pound from Pugsy and an immediate pogo stick opportunity with that downer from the spear. Sends Exo into the
really
orange.
You see, like, when he's in equal, like, he's so good in the neutral game, but then he tries to kill Exo, and suddenly everything falls apart.
This is that point where I feel like I would be the most afraid for Pugsy. It's almost like saying that, like, Exo is his safest when he's taking the most damage. But there's that D-Light, doesn't get that side air follow-up. Pugsy holding on to the spear, goes for another side air. Exo holding on to the center of the stage. Gets disarmed.
He's taking so much damage, though.
Yeah, but Pugsy still has to find that kill move. There's that signature, something that we haven't seen from Pugsy before, and the ground pound.
Alright.
That will end it. Interesting frame to freeze on for Nash there as he gets out of his ground pound animation, but Pugsy brings it to Game 5 and this winner's finals. Let's see what legend choices they make now.
Pugsy redeeming himself, finding the kill on Exo.
And Exo switches to Cassidy against Pugsy's Orion. Gosh, the YouTube video for this match is going to it's going to have quite a long title. There's been like 6 legends. I'm not sure.
So we go to Game 5.
Here we go, the Great Hall once again. 2-2, Game 5 winners finals. Pugsy's going to try to hold on to his extra attempt in Grand Finals, as Exo's going to have to be DQ'd after this winners finals match. But Exo holding on to Cassidy, goes in with the hammer, doesn't quite find anything, and punts Pugsy in the face. Pugsy finding that side light into that, that side light into there. Excellent follow-up, but Exo finds the guns, gets the down air, only for Exo to follow up with a downer of his own.
Both players being very aggressive right now.
Ooh, nice neutral air option from Exo. Pugsy tossing the lance to his face, barely dodges out of that neutral signature, and Exo is able to find that down air into side air. Goes to that gravy cancel down, so he doesn't connect, but was an excellent ledge guard option. Cassidy's signature is being very interesting in the fact that they cover above and below her, but not really the sides. Another neutral signature coming out from Cassidy. Goes for that recovery to get back on the stage. Goes for a down air, doesn't quite connect. Both players just dancing on the side of the map. A side air is connected. The ground pound doesn't quite hit either. Pugsy hits up with that side air, hits him into the side of the stage. When either player is going to go back to the stage, it's Pugsy. He makes it back. Exo's still deciding to hold on to the ledge.
Cassidy, I really enjoy Cassidy. She has probably some of the most useful signatures set. Like, specifically with her guns, she has the ones above her. She has the ones to the sides of her, and then she has the ones that hit to the sides of her and sort of below her. Like, she has so much just coverage with her signatures.
Wow!
Oh, the gravity cancel neutral signature from Pugsy.
What a fancy option from Pugsy as well. I feel like a recovery there would have been okay, but he really wanted to make sure that he killed Exo below the stage rather than the top. Exo says, okay, you got it, gets the downer, kills him off the top, evens it up 2-2. Exo goes into the downer, gets another downer, third downer. Just Pugsy kept trying to go back into Exo with a sidelight, and neither one worked out ever. Exo gets a fourth downer, bringing him almost into the orange. He's racking up the damage with these guns. He tries to go for a side air as Pugsy tries to approach. Pugsy's not going to go for that approach. Holding on the lance, doesn't even opt for a weapon toss. Goes for a neutral air. No, nothing's connecting.
Welcome to Brawlhalla. Exo just spamming that dare over and over, and Pugsy just doesn't know how to play against it.
Ooh, Exo goes for another ground pound. These ground pounds being really risky. Goes for a ground pound again. Pugsy holding him on the side of the ledge. Goes to that neutral and to recover. Doesn't quite work, but Pugsy doesn't punish it and gets hit by a side air. Pugsy holding on to the side of the stage. Exo hit by a downlight side air, however.
Pugsy has been getting absolutely bodied this stock.
Goes to that.
Lose it.
Goes to that air dodge, recovers
so
high. The recovery doesn't quite kill him. Pugsy's still holding onto his stock. At this point, he just wants to get whatever damage in as he can. Exo throwing out that neutral signature, then hits him with a side light into a weapon toss and takes the lead 2-1. This is tournament stock for Pugsy. Well, for winners finals, regardless. Pugsy holding on to his lance. Goes for a sidelight. Exo's not able to punish, but gets that down air. Tries to go for a sidelight follow-up, but Pugsy is able to actually hit him. Goes for a side signature, doesn't connect. Trying to end that stock quickly. Goes for a neutral sig read, doesn't get it. Gets the neutral light instead into the weapon toss. Pugsy can end the stock and even it up really quickly here. No! Exo gets the neutral air into the recovery, saying Pugsy dig deep into the yellow. But side sig dominates Exo, and it evens it up 1-1. Both players on their last stock for this winners final set.
Pugsy is already in orange though on this last stock, and Exo's just fishing for the recovery right now.
Ooh, that stomp. Actually going for Pugsy going for the recovery. Wow, that neutral signature barely not catching Pugsy. I'm not quite sure that hitbox interacts with the ledge, but regardless, it looked close. Pugsy hits him with that neutral light into another neutral light. That's bad. Casty's almost, it's even damage now. Exo tosses his hammer aside, saying, I'm not getting anything done with this. Holds onto the guns, grabs onto the ledge once again. Goes to that side sig, doesn't get punished, and Pugsy lands with a down air, sends Exo into the red. Goes to the neutral signature, gets punished by a side air. Both players are dangerously into kill percent. There's that side air sending Exo to the edge. This could be the player's game. Pugsy holding onto the spear. There's the Sarah. Is that it? Oh gosh, goes for that Sarah again. Exo goes for recovery, but the hitbox isn't quite connected. He's on the side of the ledge. Pugsy's willing to go off the side of the stage. He's willing to fight him here. Exo's unarmed. Goes to the side of the ground pound.
Oh my, great ground pound by Pugsy. Good read. And a fantastic 5-game series.